Hey, I'm Mike. Welcome back to the Sanders Kitchen. Going to be making a cornbread, a regular savory type cornbread. You can eat it just like that. Put a little butter on it when it comes out, cut it up, serve it. It'll be good to eat just like that. But my plans are to make a cornbread dressing, and I need to have cornbread to start. So let me show you what's in the ingredients. All right, we have shortening, cornmeal, corn flour, baking powder that we made ourselves. We have salt, sugar, 1 egg, some vegetable oil, and some milk. And that's it. So let's go on to making the cornbread. The first thing you're going to want to do is use an 8-inch cast iron skillet. It's what I use. I'm sure you could use other things if you like. But I love using this cast iron. I've been using it for years, and it's so smooth on the inside, it's incredible. So you're going to want to preheat this with the oven. The oven needs to be preheated to 475 degrees Fahrenheit. The next thing you want to do is get your hands full of shortening. Now, I didn't actually put this in the recipe, but you're going to need some shortening, and all you're going to want to do is grease up the inside. So make sure your hands are clean and grab a big mound of it on your fingers and wipe it into the skillet. That looks like a lot, doesn't it? And it is, but it's got to be a lot. And when that skillet is really hot, all the shortening is going to melt and go down to the middle. And that's where it's supposed to be. So let me go ahead and put this on the stove. Now, I already have one in the oven preheated, so I'm not going to preheat this one right now. Okay, the next thing is we want to mix up our wet ingredients, okay? So we'll need 1 egg, our oil, and the milk. This is whole milk. So we want to mix the wet ingredients first. Let's get this mixed up. There you go. There you go. And that's mixed. Let's swap bowls. Now we're going to add all of the dry ingredients. We'll start with the cornmeal, the corn flour, baking powder, salt, and sugar. Okay. And I'll just mix it with this spoon. Make sure it's all mixed up good. And then add the wet ingredients and then mix it again. It's really that simple. Make sure that it's all mixed thoroughly, and we're going to let it set for 10 minutes before we pour it in that hot skillet. So I'll put my timer on and I'll see you in 10 minutes. Well, it's been about 5 minutes of the 10 that it needs to rest, and it looks like it's a little dry. Maybe I scooped a little bit too much corn flour or cornmeal. You know how those measuring cups are. So I have a 1/4 cup of milk. Just going to add a little bit at a time and stir it up. Alrighty. So we'll let this rest another 5 minutes, and we're going to pour it into this skillet while it's hot. Time's up. It's been 10 minutes. Let's go get the skillet. Ooh, it's hot. It is hot, hot, hot. That's the way it needs to be. See how smoking hot that is? Let's go ahead and get our cornbread mix in the skillet. You see that sizzle? That's what you want. It's going to start rising and baking right in front of you. But we need to get it back in the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes. Yum. Tastes wonderful. All right, see you in about 14 minutes. Whew. Here we go. Well, it's been 11 minutes and the cornbread looks great. Come see. Look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous. So all you need to do now is run a little spatula around the end, like that. Put a toothpick in it. It's cooked. Yay. It looks great too. And I know that little baby's hot. Oh, is that good? So it's real simple. You can take a rag like this, make sure it's dry, because if you have a wet rag and you put something hot in it, it's going to steam up. That steam's going to go right through and burn your hand. So always a dry rag. So see, that's what happens when your cornbread comes out perfect. Let me go put this back on the oven. And look at that, how pretty. It's gorgeous. So how about we just go ahead and cut us a piece. Man, look at that, how pretty. Oh man, this is so good. Wow. It's so pretty. Of course, you know, if I taste it, I have to have a little butter on it. So I'll put some butter on top of that piece. Gotta have a lot of butter. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God, is that good? You're gonna love this. Boy, this is like one of the best cornbreads I think I've ever eaten. You know, I say that all the time, but it's really true. When you bake stuff at home, you make things at home, you make them how you like them, and that's why they're the best. So take this recipe and make you some good cornbread. Then you could either eat it like that with a plate of red beans or any kind of meal you want, or you can make a good cornbread dressing out of it, which is what I plan to do with the rest of this. Thank you for tuning into the Sanders Kitchen. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And thank you again for being a subscriber. We love you. If you haven't, go subscribe right now, man. We need that subscription. Anyway, God bless you. Have a great week, and we'll see you when we make another video, okay?